Troppo tardi, tu mi dici è finita per noi due, mi ripeti che il passato non potrà tornare, ma no, non è vero, amore, e credimi, posso dirti il passato siamo noi, i giorni che ci appartengono, i ricordi che non ci lasciano. Troppo tardi, non mi dire è finito per noi due, non mi dire che il passato non potrà tornare, tu chiami passato la gioia di vivere, capire questa nostra realtà. I giorni che ci appartengono, i ricordi che non ci lasciano, sono
Every time I go to the police station in my neighborhood, the officer in charge tells me not to worry. They're very busy, he says, but they'll find my little girl. I've been going there every Saturday morning. Always the same. I'm a patient, law-abiding citizen, I think. He says they'll find my Donatella. But it's been over a month that she's missing. And why don't they find her? I can't take it any longer.
Go on, I'm listening.
In some cases, I know, failing to get anywhere with a minor official like that, well, You know how things are done in Italy. By going over his head, they got results.
How old is the child?
The 1st of January, she was 25.
A woman of 25 is hardly a little girl.
But if she hasn't a woman's mind, she's a child at whatever age. She is really. She was born that way. The doctors said it had something to do with my wife being Rh negative. My daughter has the mind of a 3-year-old child, and she'll stay a child if she lives to be 100.
Sono molto innamorata di te, ma ti lascio, mi dispiace. Non ti posso far felice, lo so, il tuo ritmo non lo reggo. Se dovessimo sposarci io e te, ti figuri che disastro. Io che dormo, tu che corri, perciò ti saluto e così sia.
Still, didn't you ever think of, say, putting her in the hospital? There are lots of places that take care of girls like that.
Commit her? No, my God.
But why not? Why not? What if she had some kind of disease like, I don't know, like hepatitis, for example? Wouldn't you have her in a hospital now?
How can I say? I wonder, though, if... Well, in that case, I'd want her in a hospital, but what of her other illness?
E invece tu, che fai, che vai, che sai, che puoi, oh, hai paura, chissà perché, farai, andrai, saprai, potrai, che fatica, è colpa solamente di questa incompatibilità.
You understand my special case. Probably if my daughter could reason, I'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed at the way she wants to go with young men. She smiles at him. And whatever a man asks her to do, she tells him, yes. I can tell you this and you understand. But others, strangers, how can I explain to them that it's an illness? That's why I've always kept her in the house. I even had to put locks and screens on the shutters to keep her from going out on the balcony.
Here you are. Bezzaghi Donatella, daughter of Annunzio and of the late Maria.
Let me see.
Copies have been sent to the Vice Squad to be checked, also to Interpol.
Ah, here we are. Every police station in Italy has the information.
But are they still searching now? Who?
Nobody. Every year, thousands of girls disappear from their homes. The policeman, if he happens to run across your daughter, is already pretty good if he remembers her photo out of the dozens he sees every day.
Then my poor wife died. I had to go on working, so I was forced to leave Donatella by herself all morning. But I telephoned her every hour. I had taught her how to talk on the phone. I called as usual that day, but she didn't answer the phone.
Bad, huh?
Yeah, my sinuses.
Why don't you have them drained?
Grappa in the morning?
After I injured my knee in an accident, I got in the habit of taking a shot of grappa, but I don't keep it in the house. I only drink it here at McKaylee's on my way home from the office.
You were saying that day.
1, 2, 3. She always answered on the third ring, like a mechanical doll. I wanted to keep calm or I might have a heart attack, and Donatella would be left to die in an insane asylum. Once before I dialed the wrong number, and I thought I was going to die. Nothing could have happened. I phoned just an hour before. She'd answered and said everything was fine. Oh, God. Maybe she's sick. Donatella! 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 Donatella!
And no explanation for this unlikely disappearance?
No. No other person could use the door besides me. The bolt on this side takes 6 turns to let anybody in. The windows were fastened inside. And the blinds. It's beyond reason.
Nothing was missing? Dresses, toilet articles?
No, with the exception of the few things she had on. Ah, yes. A toy, that's all. One I bought for good luck when I joined the company. I put it in the cab of my truck on the run from Milan to Bremen. I drove then, and I'm employed now as a traffic manager. After the accident and my injury, I gave the toy to her, a teddy bear.
After all, supernatural cases aren't exactly provided for in our regulation manual, so I'd say...
It means someone familiar with the setup here forced the lock and entered the apartment. Maybe it was a good-looking kid, and she, if that's the way she is, wouldn't have resisted him, but just followed him sweetly out.
It's reasonable to me, too. They also told me that at the district station when I went to see them.
Fancy taste, that kid.
Yeah. Listen, nobody saw her go out, the porter, the neighbors?
Oh, they were all questioned. No one saw her. I asked around, too, but...
Girls disappear. Yeah, they disappear and you never hear anything more of them. It happens, though, nearly every day.
What's that to do with me? It's my baby girl that's disappeared.
Yes, and for the other fathers, it's their little girl.
How can I think about the others? I can't even try. Let me think of the others when I have her back. Find one of them. Find my baby girl.
They'll be mad if you handle this case, Captain.
According to you, why did they abduct that girl?
Well, I think we ought to leave it up to the Vice Squad. They know a hell of a lot more than you and me.
Did you have a look at that man's eyes?
I've always been a stupid fellow.
Mascherante. Do me a favor and get a haircut.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you the manager?
Yes, to help you in any way.
But you're so young.
Well, you have to be to advance your career. But especially when you know how to advance.
And is your career advancing?
Yes? I'd say I'm doing all right. But I'm always looking for new inspiration.
Let's give it a tryout.
A tryout? You want this?
I always like to try out the things I buy. You mind?
Well, pretty much the same as my system.
Coming with me, or do you trust me alone?
Oh, I'm coming. Sandro! My coat and the test plates. Look, it's not that I don't trust you alone. I'm coming for the pleasure of being with you.
We're on our way. Over.
Break it up, Mother.
Well, thanks for the lift.
What do you mean, lift?
I have a date nearby.
Well, are you gonna buy the car?
Today I tried it, tomorrow I may buy it. Nice to meet you, you're awfully cute. Bye.
You know what you can do about that. These cars are cute, too. But oh, Mother, do they cramp you.
More. Stop. Ciao, pimp. We're in the money these days, huh?
So now you're in the car game, huh,
Look, it's
Salvatore?
all in order and straight with the law, I swear.
Swear, Salvatore, or you go to hell.
What's new with the girls?
I tell you, that's all over with. My God, after 2 years in jail, I'm not playing. I got a clean business.
I can still smell you coming, Salvatore.
I've become a respectable businessman. I earn a lot, too. I've got an auto salon.
Your money's still coming from women. You're a pimp, Salvatore. The best in the Milan market for putting women on the runway. Isn't that what they call it, putting them on the runway? Hardening to prostitution, exploiting them?
What do you want from me?
News of this girl.
Never saw her.
What'd she get you?
Nothing, I mean it.
All right, I believe you, but you can help us anyway. Take us to all the houses. The houses that you know in Milan and vicinity. The most expensive first. The ones where a girl like this could become a gold mine.
You'd never see any girls. The minute the police ring the bell of one of those houses, the rest of the girls disappear. They've all got ways to put you off.
First of all, we won't go in as police like that. You'll be our guide and introduce Mascaranti and me as a couple of clients in search of a little distraction.
We pretend we're like a couple of clients?
Yeah. What's the matter? You got any objections?
No, only... Who pays? You sure they're gonna reimburse our expenses?
It's all a matter of filling out the right form.
Well... Look, Hugh, let's not go begging for trouble. I can make you look like a pimp who's forgotten to pay his dues to the big guy.
Well, Salvatore?
The bosses can see what's going on. When they catch you spying, they finish you.
Do as you're told or I'll finish you like they do.
But I'm telling you, if I help you, I'll be killed. Those cats don't play around. You ought to know them. Mother.
I thought that was an old trick. Hiding merchandise in cars.
But what merchandise? I got nothing hidden.
What's this then? Open it up.
Oh, what a pretty package. Gift wrapped and all. I wonder what I'll find, I think I can guess. I did. It's what I figured, Captain. Why, it's cocaine. And a lot, too.
What a surprise.
I don't sell drugs. Are you fuzz joking?
Listen, it was in your car and hidden.
Ah, I see. That girl slipped it inside. Ask her. Ask the girl.
What girl? I don't see any girl here.
You sent that broad here, and that dope is yours.
Tell the judge that stuff is ours. Maybe he'll believe you.
I don't think so. And then you'll get a few years, and when you come out, no cars, no girls, no money.
You framed me. You dirty fuzz planted that stuff on me. Oh, Mother.
How'd you take it?
Pretty hard.
Poor sucker.
Poor sucker, my foot. After all the crap he's done in his life, for once I give him a chance to do something good, and you feel sorry for him.
It's not that I'm sorry for him. I'm only sorry I had to set him
Listen,
up.
sweetie, you've set me up too, you know. But this is marvelous. It fascinates me.
It's for the cover. The photographer's first rule. Capture in one image the essence of the whole event.
That's a little presumptuous on the part of the photographer, don't you think?
What's presumptuous about it?
Well, pretending that one click explains why men go on suffering and dying strikes me as a little presumptuous, that's all.
Explaining's easy. The hard part is being understood.
I don't ask that people understand. I just want people not to hate and kill each other quite so rapidly.
Darling, people will go on killing and dying, hating and loving. And there's not one thing, there's nothing you can do about it.
I can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. Nobody can do anything about it. And it goes on the same as always. Terrific. Let's go to bed. It's late.
I can't. I have to check the mats of all the photos.
Leave it and get some rest.
Oh, darling, I'll get some rest when my book comes out. By the way, how's your sinus?
Just beautiful.
Why don't you take care of yourself? Do what the doctor told you, and you'll see it'll clear up.
Sure, why not? I'll send out a circular to all the robbers and murderers running around loose. I'll make it start, Dear Sirs, you are kindly requested to behave for 15 days because I have to cure my sinusitis. Ole!
Darling, you're not the entire police department.
You know, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Salvatore, while I'm with the girl, don't you try anything funny or you'll regret it.
Look, I promised you to do everything you asked. And I'm not used to breaking my promises. Now's when you have to pay them, before you see the chicks. Otherwise, she'll suspect you.
Yeah, I know. Payment before delivery.
Gentlemen, maybe an aperitif first to stimulate your fantasy. Please.
Salute.
Salute.
Here's the price of a ticket to your show.
The show begins promptly in this house with the most exceptional girls to be found at the moment in Milan. Giselle, French, bursting with a depraved and morbid imagination. Erika. Her parents were a typical Gestapo couple in charge of a concentration camp. And this is Iliana, as bright and dark as the night she was conceived, as tall as the Carpathian Mountains where she grew up.
Yeah. I've always preferred tall girls. What's your exact height?
5'8". So what?
A girl I want to find is 6 foot. She's 25 or thereabouts. I wonder if you know where she is. I've got her photo here. Do you know her? Look at it.
Why do you want to find her? You a policeman?
No. I'm just a friend.
Either you're a policeman or else you're a boyfriend. She walked out on you and you don't like it. Isn't that right? Like that?
Know where I can find her?
No, baby, I've never seen her. But if you think you're going to find her by touring all the houses, you must be crazy. Anyway, good luck.
Yeah. Why did you need handcuffs today? Why did you even bring them with you? The whole idea was to avoid making an arrest. By arresting those two... Son of a bitch. Now the whole damn circuit will get the information. Within 2 hours, everybody will know.
It was an instinct. Got out of control. It was when I saw him wearing them that I realized my own handcuffs were missing. But it was natural.
All right. Okay, go to bed. You must be tired.
Matter of fact, I have been sort of substandard.
Yeah,
Maybe if you were to get some more rest. Good night.
Mascaranti,
Yeah?
will you get your hair cut?
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Ciao.
Ciao.
You look like a lion sniffing his prey. Now who's the victim?
I'm an old lion. Old and toothless.
What did you do today?
Oh, I saw a lot of people. Women who sell themselves, men who buy them. And other ladies and gentlemen who've organized this buying and selling into an industry.
You always make the same mistake. If someone in Milan or anywhere else in the world is suffering, you feel guilty of his pain.
I'm one of them. I'm one of the people. Well, look at it this way. Their pain might just as well be mine.
All right. Now I'm suffering, and you claim it's your duty to ease my pain? I'm starving to death. Is there any food in this house?
It
still hurts.
By now I've become so attached to sinusitis, I feel I couldn't live without it. Well, love? You want me to fix dinner? All right. I'll fix it.
Thank you. Excuse me for not helping you, but I've been on my feet all day and I'm exhausted. The bad thing about a book is once it's published, it's a document that remains to prove forever all the nonsense you once believed true.
Now, everybody thinks that when a policeman solves a case... A little higher, please.
Oh.
When a policeman solves a case, he goes home all happy with a shiny medal pinned to his chest. But the truth is, behind every one of our successes is the discovery of another failure, another squalid life thrown away, another misery that goes beyond the lack of money.
If you change your mind, people immediately read what you'd written before and call you two-faced.
And this leaves you as sad as the truth you discover and wishing you could tell it all to go to hell.
I wonder why anyone goes on writing.
As long as society is the way it is, they always need policemen, so might as well be me in this crappy job.
That noise is a bore, but there's nothing I can do about it. Because this is where I was assigned, and they tell me I have to stay. You're a police stooge, I fear.
Right. But you don't have to be afraid. I just want some information.
But talking to police stooges always makes me afraid. I want to pick up, and you?
I'm looking for this girl. Look at it. She's very tall, over 6 feet. She's a mental deficient and an nymphomaniac to boot. She's disappeared, and I figure she's been put in circulation. Will you look at this? And a girl like that would have to wind up in a house like this, with special girls for clients who have exotic tastes. Look at her.
I've heard someone I know said he'd had her.
Who was it?
Oh, a client. We shared him together.
When did he tell you about her?
A month ago. It must have been more than a month. But I recall him as he talked, getting all excited. He's not much good, poor soul. So I can't forget that. She was hot as Hades, he said.
That's enough. Who was this client?
The name I don't know. It was nobody particularly strange. He had a funny birthmark on his left cheek.
Did he say what house he saw her in?
No. He didn't say in what house he encountered her. He returned to the house, he said so. But she was gone. He was most displeased about that. He really liked that girl because she was so good. He'd pay a fortune to recover. Absolutely amazing. A cool million.
That's a lot.
To you and me, though to some people it's the most insignificant sum. He's very successful in business. Plastics.
Plastics, you say?
Yes, plastics.
Hello? Is that you, baby? Sweetheart?
Who was that?
One of the clients. Want a drink, police stooge?
No, and stop calling me that. The way you say it, you don't even insult me.
What am I supposed to call you before I do?
What's your name?
Negro prostitute. It should be very easy to learn by heart and to recall.
Have a ball. Arrest everybody.
If you say so.
Hands off, Mascarati. Arrest the others. This one's coming with me.
You heard him. Let's go. Well?
That does it. For a few nights, I guess you won't be too uncomfortable.
My bed doesn't matter. If I have a spot of whiskey, I'll cause no inconvenience.
I'll get you some.
Where I come from, they say those ward off evil spirits.
They don't need much where you come from. What's that girl looking for? A window or a gas jet?
Shh. You must never leave her alone. Or else, she'll try with the first thing she finds available.
I know. What I didn't know was that you'd founded a home for the redemption of fallen...
If that's what you want, police stooge, you better just skip it. Fat chance of redeeming me.
Herrero, all I want from you is your help in finding Donatella. You're free to give it or not as you wish. This is my home, not a prison.
Okay, Polly. I'll do it for you. I'll phone all my friends, all my colleagues who have worked in the last few months in Milan. You'll see, we'll find someone with news of Donatella.
I hope so. What I hope most is to find someone who knows the man or the men who are exploiting her.
Protecting is the right word. It's not exploiting. In the existence of whores, there are no exploiters. Men that you call pimps are kind souls who take care of our interests. And love us.
Yeah? Well then, what's the name of the kind-hearted soul who protects you,
Don't start behaving like a police stooge again. It's no use. I tell you, there's no pimp tied onto me. Ese coño. Es en libertad.
Oh, Mascarante, is there any news
Excuse me, Captain. One of those creeps we pulled in this morning spit in my face. But I don't care, because now we'll be in 6 months more for insulting a public official.
Mascarante, don't be so damn happy when you send a man to jail. Let's have some news about the plastics business and the little guy with a birthmark on his cheek.
Okay, Captain.
Mascarante, do me a favor, will you? Don't see so many movies. And get a haircut.
No. I'd remember it if I'd been friendly with that young lady.
Do your best to remember, Cavaliere.
Salversanti.
We're only interested in finding out if you saw her. And what house she was in, that's all.
Sorry, but I've no way of helping you. We're men of the world, so I don't hesitate to admit I frequent certain houses. And certain girls.
We're not interested in your moral problems. We only want to know...
Darling! Oh, I didn't know you were busy. I'm awfully sorry. No, please don't get up. I mustn't disturb you.
My wife, Dr. Lamberti and Dr...
Signor Mascarante, I'm not a doctor.
2 agents with an insurance organization.
Oh, well, I just wanted to tell you everyone's here. You won't be too long, will you? Excuse me, but it's our bridge night, and one table needs a fourth.
5 minutes and your husband will be free, I hope.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me again, won't you?
My pleasure.
Don't mention it.
As for the other matter, I'm afraid I can't help you at all, gentlemen. So if you don't mind, I'd like to join my friends.
Your friends can wait.
You recognize this girl, don't you?
No, no friend of mine.
Do you know her? Yes or no?
I don't notice faces in particular.
She sees a face, all right. She already described yours.
She might be mistaken.
Yes, she might be mistaken. May I use your phone, please?
Certainly.
Thank you. I'll have her brought here for a confrontation.
What, in my house?
Yes, of course, here. If you don't know her, then there's nothing to worry about.
I've been searching my mind, and I think that negress I've seen once and once only. That other girl...
I'm sick of your lies, Cavaliere. I don't give a damn about your sex life. That's your business. But I want to know if you've ever seen the tall girl like the other one says.
No, I tell you, no.
Do you want me to start shouting? Do you want your wife and friends to know what you are, what you need to get yourself excited? Girls who are different because of their color or their height, or some other weird fantasy that your sick brain dreams up.
Nothing's the matter with me.
Yes, but that girl was sick. She had the brain of a 3-year-old child in an adult's body. And you noticed there was something funny about her, but all you could say was that she was hot as Hades. Hot as Hades.
Well, even so, I only saw her once.
When?
It's been over a month, about 6 weeks ago.
Do your best to recall the address.
You push and push till you get an address, and then the city planners wipe it off the map.
Well, we can reconstruct the map. Find the floor plans and trace all the owners.
Yeah. And then the tenants and the subtenants. A chain would take at least a month to complete. And in a month, it might be too late. Anyway, it's dangerous. Because the people who are exploiting Donatella would know that we're after them. And they'd panic.
Hello, Lucia?
The doorbell. The phone's not enough. There's never any
When
peace
a
in
woman
your damn
decides
house.
to live with a man, she's got to adapt to his job, sweetie.
Wake up, police dude. There's work to do. There's a hippie outside who wants to see you.
Mascarante. Either he's forgot it's a holiday or something really big is broken. Anyhow, news or no news, there's never any peace in this damn house.
Captain, I'm sorry. I've been trying to telephone here, but there's...
I suspect it was busy.
Salvatore here has something to tell you. He wouldn't tell me. He says it's only for your ears, Captain. Go on.
Hello? Is Mafalda there?
All right, Salvatore, what is it?
Somebody's offering to give me Donatella.
Huh? What'd he tell you?
Well, he knows you're hot on his ass, and he's up the creek. But he wants to make a deal for as much as he can if he's got to get rid of the girl.
Who's the guy?
I don't know. The punk was a stranger to me, although he sure knew the profession. But I've seen enough like him.
A loner?
Why, no. Pair of other partners in the deal, he said.
I don't understand why he went to you if you don't know him.
Come on, Salvatore, stop fooling around. Answer.
Well, in Milan, I'm the best at placing girls there is. Nobody can place a girl the way I do. So they all know that in our business.
Did you agree to buy Donatella?
Sure, I said $500,000. At first, he wanted more, but he finally agreed. But look, you gotta advance me the cash. I haven't got a lira.
Where are you gonna meet him? Give me back the money. Draw him.
I don't know how to draw.
You saw him this morning, didn't you? You remember your friend.
He wasn't my friend.
Draw. You're the only one of us who saw him, and we've got to find him.
I'm worried. Why didn't he show like he said he would today? For all I know, they know I told you. I'm too scared to draw.
Starting tonight, you stick with Salvatore and don't let him out of your sight for a second. He'll be like your guardian angel. He'll live, eat, and sleep with you, just like a loving little wife.
That's all I needed.
Now draw. The eyes. There are three possible shapes. Circular, oval, or elliptical.
His were sort of Chinesey.
Don't talk. Draw. What shape are Chinese eyes?
Oval.
Eyebrows now. They can be bushy or thin. Separated between the eyes or joined. Understand?
Thin and separated.
Okay, now the nose. I only want to know the distance between the nostrils. So put two dots under the eyes. Close together if the nose is narrow, far apart if it's wide.
Wide nose.
We got Raphael at headquarters tonight.
All right, now the mouth. The mouth is either cheerful, sad, or tough, mean. Draw a semicircle upwards, a semicircle downwards, or a straight line. Go.
And our pal looks tough.
Now the ears. Draw semicircles if they stick out far from the head, straight lines if they're close to it. Draw.
Normal ears.
Okay, we're through. Take it to the artist and tell him to make up a real portrait.
Uh-huh. Captain, what about the shape of the face?
Hell yes, I always forget. Now, there are three types of faces. The kind that fits inside a circle, or fits inside a square, or fits inside a triangle. Go ahead.
Well, triangular. Even if his face was tough-like and dumb. He was a skinny person, real short.
Not a very pretty face, your friend.
It's the face of a pimp, that's obvious. And when they're pretty like Salvatore's, they make me even sicker.
Yes? What is it?
Is Signor Bezzaghi in?
Signor Bezzaghi, but Signor Bezzaghi lives next door, number 14.
Oh, sorry, thanks.
Oh, it's you. Good evening.
Good evening, Bezzaghi.
Good evening.
Please, make yourself at home.
Sorry to disturb you at this hour.
Oh, you're not disturbing me in the least. Join me, if you haven't eaten. It's depressing to eat alone when you're used to somebody with you. Have any reports reached you? What's happened now?
Sit down, Bezzaghi. Sit down, please, Bezzaghi.
My daughter is dead, isn't she? If it were something else, you could easily have phoned me. Have asked me to come by. Is my daughter dead?
Yes, she's dead.
When?
Her death took place last night. Let's put him on a bed.
Yeah.
No, not here. If he woke up surrounded by all those dolls, we'd really have a problem. Easy. Open his collar. Find me some grappa.
No grappa in the house.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. It happens. Wait. I saw your daughter. Let's go home.
After I've seen her.
The law doesn't require you to recognize her in this condition. A declaration from me will be enough.
I'm her father. I have every right.
Invece tu che fai, che vai, che sai, che puoi, oh!
It's she. Donatella Bezzaghi. I'm her father. No. It'll soon be morning.
Get some sleep now.
I'll wait for the garbage truck to come by, and then I will.
If you can't get to sleep right away, take 2 of these.
Thank you.
Listen, Bertzaghi, take care of yourself. You can help us.
I see you're afraid I might kill myself now. No. After all I've suffered, I'll live until you find those killers who profaned her. And though you don't find them for many years, I'll live for just as many years.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you later.
Taking these, too.
What are they? Toys? Why throw them out? They're like new.
Would you mind taking these, too?
Hell yes, I might. With the price of toys what it is, I got 3 kids. I'll take them, but I'll take them in the cab. All the same to you. Give me a hand, will you?
I'm glad to. Where'd you find that?
Why, I just found it in somebody's trash. A pity to throw it out, ain't it?
Did you find it in this area?
Yep. Well, I might have.
Where? It's very important.
All right. I'll try to remember. It was this side, this time of morning, on this route. Yeah, it came from that house.
When was it found?
Hey, what else do you want from me? How many questions you asking?
Wait a sec. Wait, it wasn't more than a month ago, that I know. We've been only a month on this route. Before that, we was downtown. Then they bumped us to Area B.
May I have it, please?
Well, I've become sort of fond of the rascal. He looks so stupid-like. He reminds me of my mother-in-law.
But in exchange for the others, let me take that one, huh?
Now, look here. I wasn't asking for him. You threw him out.
Please.
Well, since your heart's set on it, take it.
Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it.
You rap too much, Salvatore.
She's not very pretty now.
Oh.
Want to see her? She was alive when they burned her. Alive.
Stop it, Duca. Herrero didn't do it.
I'm not so sure of that. If there were no girls like Herrera, there wouldn't be any pimps either.
A superficial supposition, police stooge.
But it's also superficial to play the victim, Herrero. Why don't you girls ever talk when I ask for the names of the men who exploit you,
Because it's not worth the trouble. They'll be sent to prison a couple of years to find a way. That's not helping us. As often as you feel like it, you can free a whore and the pimp will find her.
All right. Keep your mouths shut. Keep on letting yourselves be exploited. What are you defending by doing that? Your Honor? Take Sardinia. Take Sicily. The bandits and the mafia kill. Why? Because they're all afraid that if they talk, they'll lose their honor. Their honor.
This whore under arrest, police stooge. Guilty of silence.
Go on, get out. You're free. Yeah. You're free. Since you haven't got the guts to kill yourself. Let him solve your problems for you.
Now you're a worm, police stooge. Maybe because you're a good man, it makes you feel like a worm too.
Feel better now, cop? You won't solve anything with that.
I'm a policeman, huh? That's what you've all been telling me. Therefore, I carry a gun.
You're growing old, darling. And you're afraid you won't be able to clean up the world in time. Hurry up, before it's too late for you.
I have to do it alone. I have to be the first to see the killer's face. Someone here. Someone in this building. Someone I've been seeing all these weeks. Who's been asking me every time we meet. How's it going, Signor Amancio? Have they found her? Yes, they did find her. Murdered by some maniac.
What about the agent I sent to guard him? What the hell was he doing?
Salvatore gave him a bash on the head this morning at his house. He was scared in spite of the protection. He decided to run.
Well, Salvatore, you didn't want to trust us, and they really screwed you. The funny thing is they got you just when you were doing the only honest thing you ever did in your life.
Well, what about this? It's a letter Salvatore left for you at his house.
I don't like people who take advantage of sick people, and I don't like people who burn women, so I'm getting out. But I'm leaving you a little souvenir. If it can help you, it's a list of every house in Milan. Now the Vice Squad can haul in every whore in Milan.
Good morning, Signor Mancio.
A double, Michele.
What can I say?
I know you sympathize, Michele. I know. Thank you. Signora Concetta.
Yes? Oh, Signora Manzio. Such a sad day. May I offer you a coffee?
No, thank you. I'm on my way to the office. What do I owe you?
Oh, now you might have waited. You owe 6,000 lira, I believe. But if you'd like to pay later.
Why? Don't I always pay you on the first of the month?
But just a moment, Signora Manzio. There's something else. Good morning, Signora.
Good morning.
Have a nice day. Here you are, Signora Manzio. There's some dresses and a robe here. They're Donatella's. I'd be glad to fix you a special little bundle. Signora Manzio.
Nobody I know.
Your profession, if any?
Well, you didn't move in on a finishing school, don't forget. For your information, it was a coal house, and you're asking me if I've got a profession. I'm a tramp, that's all.
Well, what I mean is, have you another occupation?
I got time to moonlight?
What year are you in?
Senior lit, comparative.
And what were you doing in that house? Attending class?
It was the first time I
Stop lying. I know you've been frequenting it quite a lot. The hostess was pretty well organized. She registered all the calls.
Your parents?
Guess the salary they give my dad, 220 mil a month, like a janitor. But they'd never guess we own a great big pool, in a basement with a rumpus room, a triple garage, and the minks my mother usually wears astound even me. It's all provided with the income on money. My mother says she inherited from an aunt.
Where did it really come from?
Oh, I forgot to mention, my rich auntie is a call house my mother visits every week, but my dad has never caught on. So you see, if she finds me out, I've enough on her.
Your husband doesn't know anything?
No.
Now we'll have to tell him.
I don't care. It's his fault.
He led you to prostitution?
My husband. For all I know, he doesn't realize what's going on.
Then why?
Economic reasons. Shouldn't everyone work hard to make money? Well, he doesn't. He's not very interested in money. Why live like a pauper for him? To me, it's natural if you feel you ought to do your best to make a good living. So it's perfectly all right, as I see it. You get your satisfaction, and money doesn't say where you got it.
Gentlemen, after all, you're with a lady. Would a lady know him?
Well, madam, just tell us in your own way. Who provides what you sell at the palace?
Oh, really, we don't have a problem. The girls are eager to have a chance these days, above all when they're a little short of funds.
And you, like a good Samaritan, you help him, huh?
I'm in a commercial enterprise, as if I sold laundry soap or coffee.
Pity you can't put advertising on the radio.
I found it on the stairs. Is it yours?
Well, I figure I'm a little old. Play with dolls. But it's kind of cute. Me with that stupid face.
Do you know whose it might be?
Who would I know in this building? I've only been here for 2 months now.
2 months only? And I thought it was more.
I want to go back to my hometown. I'm fed up with working here. No one ever talks to me. In my hometown, I might die of hunger, but at least I'll die of talking.
Yeah, we all have our troubles. Good morning. Excuse me.
Well, the problem is mine. What you've got to realize is that I know my daughter's been framed.
You can take your daughter away immediately. Just a minute. As far as I'm concerned, your daughter can do whatever she wants. But it must be hard for you to realize that she goes to bed with men older than you.
That's your police story. You don't know.
You don't know anything. Why? Because you don't give a damn.
What's your tone, you?
He doesn't understand. I think you better tell him who you are. Afraid to say what you threatened to do to me? I'll have you ruined. I can fix it so you're fired. Telephone that big shot Politico. Have me fired. Go right ahead.
Leave him alone. He knows it's his fault his daughter's become a call girl. You know. Don't you?
No.
How many apartments do you own?
One, where I live with my daughter Mafalda.
Plus 3 others.
That's not true.
Your daughter says you do.
But old property. Some houses I inherited.
You have only an 80,000 lira a month pension. For 3 years now, you've been living quite a different life ever since your daughter began.
I don't believe she does that.
Your daughter says you knew all along. You want me to send for her?
No, no. Oh, God, if anyone hears.
If anyone hears. God, if anyone
Sorry
hears.
I had to tell you.
But my God, if I'd only suspected, it wouldn't occur to me.
No. It never seems these things could happen to us.
But if the fault is mine, if I'd behaved a little better, loved her better, if only I had, maybe we wouldn't have come to this.
You can always begin again.
Now, that only happens in cheap magazines. I know I couldn't go back to her. I wouldn't dare to, not again. Of course, I know I'm a failure.
How many of those pills do you think you'll need to kill yourself?
They are benevolent. Lengthy, but benevolent.
You're dying. But instead you feel high. You'll get higher and higher until one day you'll explode. It's stupid.
Boom! Big explosion, and all of this filth named Herrera disappears.
You're no more filth than I am, Herrera, or anyone else is.
You've been kind unto my liking, and so is your friend the police stooge. But now either you both are blind or deluding yourselves.
Why don't you give up this life?
Because it's mine. And I wouldn't know what else to do with myself. I was born to it, you might say. Do you know at what age I began? I was 14.
I don't want to know. I can guess your story. But that doesn't prevent you from saying, enough.
Retire. Then what do I do? Bury myself in a convent? Or should I look for a job? What would I show for a reference? Letters from my clients. This is to certify that the young lady is most capable in bed. It's all a mess, and I'm sick of my illusions.
We all need illusions. You too will go on hoping and kidding yourself. Now you live alone in this house. Your man walked out on you. Isn't loving him an illusion?
He'll return one of these days. Right now he's engaged in enlarging his circle by recruiting another girl. And he'll take her for a ride in the end.
Herrero, you know all this and you haven't the strength to leave him?
I am his woman.
Crap!
You and your police stooge feel interested in me only because I'm useful.
Maybe at first, but I'm here now, Herrero. You've already done all you could that would have helped us. True?
No.
Herrero, do you mean to say that you haven't told us anything that's true?
No.
Everything you told us about Donatella?
No. I heard about her from another client I had.
Oh, no. No.
And when you have a little time on your hands, please drop over and talk to me. Have a glass of my wine, too. Come anytime.
Thanks, I'll be glad to.
It's a pleasure.
That's the girl. All right. Why didn't you tell me, huh?
You're dumber than I thought, police stooge.
I know. Who was it that saw Donatella,
I'm his woman. He's my pimp, as you always like to call him.
Was he the one exploiting her?
There. That's why I didn't tell you. You see guilty people everywhere. He wasn't making money off of her. He only saw her once. He told me about her. Now I'm telling you. I'm betraying him to you.
If you like, I won't do anything to him, or I'll teach him a lesson. It depends on you, Herrero.
No. Don't frighten the little bastard. Otherwise, you might suspect I'm soft enough to feel the ache in my poor heart.
Open up! Police! Come on, open up!
Hang on, I'm naked!
Open the door, I said! Come on!
Here I come!
You're a little deaf, huh? Just as I thought. The baby's flown the coop.
I got no baby. I'm not even married.
It won't start without this. Oh!
I'm innocent. You know, you're making a great mistake. I don't know anything about that girl, see?
Captain.
Yeah?
I want to resign here and now.
Huh?
My police documents are there.
All right.
Let's have a heart-to-heart talk with no risk of offending a public official. Now, baby, you're the same as me. You can push me around. You can take a poke at me. Go on! You're tough, aren't you? Turn around. You're tough on the girls. Come here and face me. Fight! Fight, go with it. You're tough, aren't you?
Mascarante, I haven't accepted your resignation, and now that I think about it, I won't. So let him alone.
Okay, Captain. I'll come back on the force. Wait patiently for this gentleman to speak.
He will, Mascarante. Right?
What do you want out of me?
Stop acting so tough.
Yeah, tough as a piece of iron.
When did you see her?
I saw her last month.
Go on, tell us about her.
She was screaming. You never heard screaming like that. She got the whole place in an uproar.
Is this the one? The one you saw?
Yeah, I remember all right.
What's his name?
How would I know? I've never been a friend of his, believe me.
Was that all you saw of him?
Yeah, the old bag threw him out of the house that night. Him and the girl.
What then?
Well, then I heard him say he was going to Lodi, some kind of hotel he's the owner of, or if he's not really the owner, it's the same as if he was.
Good morning, Signor Mancio.
Ciao, Carletta. What news of your son?
Oh, he's in Belgium now. He's found a better job.
Oh, what pretty oranges.
Oh, would you like one? Take one.
What's wrong? Feel wet?
The bag slipped out of my hand.
The man she works for is spending the winter in San Remo. Lucky guy.
So then Carletta has been alone in the apartment.
She's rid of the old man. 4 months alone in Milan. Whets her base her appetite.
Signor Remonte, how come you're out walking on a Saturday? Aren't you supposed to be at work?
Saturday's my day off. I never work on Saturday.
I reckon I'm the only one who does. Maybe because I'm not from Milan.
I've expected this visit. I've expected it for a long time.
Who is he?
My cousin. He's my cousin. Although we get along more like a couple of bulldogs. I'm the bullied one.
You gotta tell me his name.
Same as mine. Same name as me. Franco Baronia.
Franco Baronia. And Concetta Giardone and Michele Sorosi.
Michele? Concetta? Why, they were always friends of mine. But why did you kidnap my daughter? Why?
It wasn't me that thought of it. The whole idea was Concetta's and Michele's. And they said it was you that really gave it to them.
How?
It's true, because you were always talking about Donatella, how pretty she is, how you had to be so careful because of her desire for men.
The only reason I mentioned her was because they were friends of mine. I talked to you about her, too.
I didn't do anything. I didn't know they were going to kill her.
But how did you get into it?
I'm always alone, Signor Amancio.
Start talking!
Michele's young and handsome, and he never looked at me. Then one day he started to look at me. He'd hang about the hall looking for me. I thought he was in love with me, so I...
What did you do? You helped, huh? Go on, confess!
Donatella could be taken only in the morning while you were at work. But But they didn't know how to get her out of the building in broad daylight. So they thought of me because I live next door. It was Michele's job to get me to go along, and it was easy for him.
Donatella spent that whole day long next door to me, in this apartment.
Yes.
And I looked every place I could. I tried every place I knew. I ran to the police station. For a while, I didn't think I'd live. And Donatella was here, right here, in front of me. A friend had forced her way in.
I didn't do anything.
When did they take her away?
That same night, around 2 o'clock. There's no one on the stairs at that hour. It was easy to get her out of the building without being seen.
Concetta Giazzoni, Michele Sarosi, and Donatella Berzaghi, besides my cousin, Franco Baronia. I was obliged to let him stay here, but registered like everybody. Well, that's the law, and I gotta respect it. That's right. I'll call information for the addresses.
Find them all. And was that the last time you saw them?
Yes, it was the only time the girl was here. My cousin used to bring lots of girls. By then, I'd figured what he was doing for a living. He came with friends who had girls. They ate, drank, and slept, all for free.
And you kept your mouth shut. Swallowed it all. Why, Baronia?
I was afraid. Franco threatened me. If I reported him to the police, he said he'd burn the hotel down. I couldn't let that happen. This hotel is all I got. And I knew for sure he would burn it down if I reported him.
Well, let's hear what went on that night.
What the hell do you want? Get her out. Get her out of here. Shut up.
We're here for the night. Get moving.
Look, Franco, if you don't get out of my hotel, I'll send for the police.
You tried just that. Try it, Colin. If you want to see the pretty bonfire I can make of this place. If you want that.
Papa, 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 Papa.
When that girl who'd been burned was found, I knew I had the answer. No one but them could have done it.
Tell me, what kept you from calling the police, huh?
Because I'm dishonest too, same as my cousin. I don't rob, I don't kill, but just the same I cheat. And when I know what they do is breaking the law, I never look, I don't listen, I don't tell a soul. My door is closed, so I don't know. I know it's dishonest, I can't help it though.
Well, it's a criminal charge. I have to file it. It's my job.
Thanks. Baronia's not around. In Milan, no one knows him.
Nah. Come on.
What do you want?
But did they have to kill her?
Are you crazy?
Why did they have to kill her? Why did they have to kill her?
Hurry, Michele! My God, Amanzio's here! He knows! Please hurry!
My God! Franco, come on, quick!
Why did you kill her? Why did you kill her?
Let me go!
Why did you kill her? Tell me. Tell me now.
She was a nuisance. We had enough of her crying!
My baby. Enough of her crying. You had enough of her crying!
All she did was scream. She was crazy. The police were closing in on us. Your Donatella became a burden to us. She was dangerous. That's why we had to kill her.
You had enough of my baby. You bitch! You could have brought her back. You could have given her to me if you'd had enough of her. You could have brought her back. I'd have taken her. I'd have taken her. Even if you had her in a whorehouse, I'd have taken her back. You could have brought her back if you'd had enough of her. You could have brought her back.
Did you get those addresses we called up about? Concetta Giarzoni, Via Bitolo 8. Michelone Sarossi, Via Bitolo 15.
Via Bitolo, isn't that the street where...
Yeah, it's where Berzaghi lives, right. Go on looking for Barania. Step on it, let's go.
Get out of the way! Out of the way! Look at me, Kelly! Stand aside! Stand aside! Michele!
Headquarters. Send 3 ambulances. Via Bitola number 8. Urgent.
My baby girl never cried. They said they had enough of her crying.
Catching murders is my job, Ritzagi. That's why I get paid.
I wanted to be the first here. The first to look at their faces. Today's my day off. I'm usually at home Saturdays. I was first because it's Saturday. If I'd had to work, you'd have been the first to get here. You, Lamberti. But today was my day off. It's my day off. It's my day off.